So just before we get into this video, I did forget to mention at the beginning of the video that the mythic goldfish I see inside of the vending machines isn't actually real, it is just a retexture, and I did it by editing the code in the game, so it's not actually real, it is just a retexture, so I don't want you guys freaking out and thinking that I do already have it. Anyway, let's get straight into this video. Hey everyone, it's me Ollie from Retaliate, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something that's really insane. And this video is going to be completely different to every other video, and the reason for this is because I actually need your guys' help this time. So what this is about is a mythic goldfish. Now if you guys aren't aware, there is actually a really rare item in the game. It's the rarest item to ever come out in Fortnite, and the chances of getting this item is 1 in a million. Now that means probably most of you guys will never see it in your entire lifetime, which is actually a shame. However, I want to change this, and there's one way we can actually change this. So this is going to be a really big movement, and I need a lot of you guys to actually do this, but using a glitch we can actually get this onto a featured island, meaning we can give it to everyone in the entire world and all of you guys can have it on your island. Now you may think this is impossible, and it was actually impossible a few days ago. However, Epic Games have actually added a new feature to the game that allows you to shoot explosives into those ripples in the water. It will actually give you loot, so that means you can shoot a rocket into those little ripples in the water and you might get something like a tin can, or you might get something like a slurpfish. Now obviously they're not really that important, however there's still a 1 in a million chance that you could actually get the goldfish from doing that. So if that's actually possible and one of you guys could actually manage to get that, we could literally give it to everyone in the entire world. So all it takes is one person, and if one person manages to get it and gives it to me, we could literally give it to everyone in the entire world. This could be insane. This could be even bigger than the prop glitch I found in public games a few months ago, and this could be one of the biggest glitches that's ever happened to Fortnite, as Fortnite don't want everyone to be able to use this weapon and they want it to be a really rare item. However, if we can all get into creative, that'll be insane. So here's my plan. Obviously it'll be impossible for me to just search for it for myself. Even if I had like 10 or 20 people searching for it, it'll probably be impossible and it'll probably take weeks or months. So if you guys aren't aware, Lizbeam actually made a video a few weeks ago and he actually managed to get the mythic goldfish, and the way he did it is he actually got around 10,000 people. I'm not sure how many it was, it may be even more than that, but he got everyone from around the world to actually try and find this goldfish. Now one of his subscribers actually managed to find it and give it him, and obviously he couldn't do anything with it. All he did was throw it away at the end of the game. Now that was literally the only thing he could do, it just went to waste because obviously there's no way of him saving it. However, if we can replicate that and we can do the exact same thing but in creative, make sure you guys don't do it in playground, because if we actually do it in creative we can actually save this now. So obviously you can't get the fishing rods, so what you guys would have to do is you would have to go around the map, and if one person managed to find it on one of the water ripples, then we could literally give it to everyone. So my plan is to get as many people as possible to search for this, and if one person manages to find it, I want you guys to put it in my Discord server. So I've actually made a new test channel in there, so I'm going to be going through that and checking if anyone's actually managed to find it, and if you do manage to find it, I will shout out your channel, I'll link you and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. I will make sure that you do get credit for this. So if you guys do want to participate in this, I'm going to tell you guys how to do it right now. So if you guys actually want to search for this, it's really easy to do, and all we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the glitch to get our creative powers on the main island. So if you guys don't know how to do that, you want to put down a player spawner, you don't want to stand in it and build a cone. So once you're stood around this position here, all you're going to do is you're going to respawn, and if you do it correctly, you will spawn above your island. Now if you don't spawn above your island and you spawn inside of the cone, you just want to try it again. It can take a few attempts, but once you manage to do it, all you're going to do is you're going to fly to the main island, and once you've done this, you can actually start searching for it. So you can actually go inside of a boat and shoot rockets into the water, but an easier way of doing it is just by flying and shooting rockets into the water. So just get a rocket launcher or something, and whenever you see one of those ripples around the map, you just want to shoot it into the water. Now obviously you're going to find stuff like tin cans, you can save them if you want, but if you guys do actually want to help us try and find the mythic goldfish, I'd recommend doing this quite a bit, and if you do actually manage to find it, all you want to do is fly back to your island. So if you guys actually are trying to find it, I'd recommend searching all the big points of interest where there's water. So maybe go to the middle of the map where there's a little lake and stuff like that. The best place to find it is actually still water. So if you go to a big body of water, you'll most likely see those little ripples in the water, and it's not going to work anywhere else. It does have to be in those little locations, so make sure you do search everywhere you possibly can. And if you guys manage to search everywhere and you still want to find it, just load out a creative and then load back in and do the exact same steps. Now obviously I can't find it because it's really rare, but let's pretend this tin can is actually the item. So say you've actually managed to come across the mythic goldfish, this is what you'll do, and this will be the most important thing ever. So if you actually do manage to find it, this is what you need to do. Now all you're going to do is you're going to go to this power plant place, and you want to face around this location here. Now it can be kind of difficult to line up, but once you get to around this location here, you want to fly forwards, and the reason for this is because we're trying to go back to our island. So if you guys do know where your island spawns, you don't have to worry about this, but if you have no idea where your island actually is, we do actually want to fly back to it, so I'd recommend just following where I go in this video, and you will see once you get closer to it, it will actually spawn in, and once it's spawned in, all you're going to do is you're going to fly straight through the barrier, so you don't have to worry about it glitching out. If you fly straight through the barrier, you should be completely fine. And you can see, now I'm back on my island, I do actually have the item inside of my inventory, and I can throw it down and stuff like that, and I can actually put it inside of an item spawner. So if you guys actually do manage to get the mythic goldfish, all you'll do is you go inside of your inventory, and you'll get something like the vendor machine. So you can see there's vendor machines here. We can also get stuff like the item spawners. I'd recommend putting it in a few places. So if you do actually manage to get it, make sure you put it in an item spawner and a vendor machine and a few stuff like that, just to make sure that it definitely saves. Now you're going to see if you put it inside of the vendor machine, it will stay there. And also if you put it inside of an item spawner, they are kind of glitchy, so it may not show up for first. If it doesn't show up inside of the item spawner, don't panic. It's just because for some reason it doesn't actually show up until you load back into creative. So all you do is you'll load into creative again, and it should be there if you do drop it inside the item spawner. Now obviously this is going to be really difficult to get, but the reason I'm making this video is because I'm hoping that one of you guys can actually manage to get this, and if you can actually give it to me, that would be insane, because we could literally give it to everyone in the entire world. So instead of 1 in a million people having this item, we can literally give it to millions of people, so it's going to be absolutely insane if we can get this. Now if you guys do manage to find it, all you want to do is you want to take a screenshot of it, and you're going to go on my Discord server and submit proof there. You can also send a picture on Instagram, but I would recommend just using my Discord server because I'll most likely see it on there. So if you're not on my Discord server already, there's a link in the description. You can join it through there, or you can just open the Discord application, and all you can do is you can press into the little join server button, and because we're actually partnered on Discord, you can literally just type in retaliate and press into enter, and you'll literally join our server just like that. Now you will see, once you press into this little green tick, you will have access to the server, and once you do this, you can actually go next to the general chat, and you will see there's something that says Mythic Goldfish evidence. Now all you're going to do is you're going to put a screenshot of your Mythic Goldfish. If you do actually manage to find it, you're just going to put it in there, and if you guys just go and lie and you pretend you have it, then you will just get instantly banned from the server, so there's no point doing that, because I am trying to do something that's going to benefit everyone here. So if you do actually manage to find it, just put a screenshot in here, and then I will try and get in contact with you, and I will add you as a friend on Fortnite, and I'll try and get it onto my island. So using glitches, I will put it onto my island, and let's just hope that we can actually manage to do this. It'll be insane. Anyway, that is it for the video. I'm sorry it's not a glitch video, but this could be something insane, and I know that a lot of you guys are going to be really passionate about this. So huge shout out to everyone that joins in with this movement, and let's just hope that we can actually find this mythic goldfish, because once one person finds it, we can all have it. Anyway, make sure you guys use code retaliate in the item shop, and if you are new here, make sure you definitely do subscribe, because hopefully in a few days or in a few weeks, we will actually have the mythic goldfish. So I'm pretty sure sooner or later someone will find it in creative, and a huge shout out to everyone that's actually going to try and search for this. I'd really appreciate it if you guys do. And that is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.